just to kind of loop back, Joey Logano, the first champion of this next gen car back in 2022. He's a two-time champion for the Penske 22 team. We didn't have this on the show rundown, but it popped into my head, and I just got to bring it back because this popped out right before the race a couple hours before that he got sent to the back of the field, and it ultimately saved him with that lap 2 wreck because he had a pass-through penalty for what I'm calling Glovegate, and it's for an unapproved equipment during qualifying, and there's an in-car camera. It's clear as day. He is not running his normal red gloves. He has got some kind of manufactured racing glove, almost looking like an oven mitt with webbing between his finger and thumb to catch the speed and drag and reduce the aero and drag on the car. Dad, I just got to ask you a question. What the hell?
In all my time, in all of my life of dealing with gloves, whether that be, oven mitts to keep my hands safe when I'm taking things out of the oven, or football gloves, boxing gloves, all sorts of different gloves I've worn in my life. The spider webbed gloves to reduce drag were certainly not anything that I had on my radar. What the advantage is to those, other than maybe Joey has stock in the company and is trying to kind of make a controversial splash, a vintage PR move here, but I don't know, man. It's one of those things that you just kind of scratch your head because you don't understand necessarily why he's doing it. He's been racing for so long. There's no way those are the gloves he's comfortable in. So why do it? It just didn't make any sense.
You do it for a competitive advantage. You're thinking you're going to get one over the field, but with today's day and age, you've got an in-car camera that's showing that you've got eyes on you. I don't understand how this got through unless this was just some kind of simple mistake, but it would have been obvious to anyone when they were getting into that car. I don't understand their ad. I thought I've seen it all here when it comes to competitive advantages, but the gloves now, the driver's racing gloves are now the next thing we're trying to get over on this next gen car. If it's not the car itself to get over the field, it's what I'm wearing.
I was going to say, this kind of feels like a lot of the Deflategate talks to where it's like, how big of an advantage will this actually give you? Like what is this? What does this actually do for you? But I guess, it's one of those things. The margin is so small with these next gen cars that even the possibility of your gloves giving you an advantage is something that you just got to throw and see what happens. So, Joey Logano, thank you for Glovegate. I don't know, man. That's an interesting one.
And I love that the pass-through penalty that was supposedly served didn't even matter because he was literally on pit road as the caution threw out for lap 2 on that big wreck. So it wasn't like I am curious to see what NASCAR rules, if there's any penalties or fines, this week. I'm sure we'll find out on Tuesday or Wednesday. I would imagine there's some kind of, just because they don't want to open up a slippery slope here. They're going to have to, I think, make sure that they know that this is not okay and to set the precedence ad. But